Hello, welcome to another video where today I'm doing Would You Rather in VRChat, and gonna be keeping it simple, gonna keep it to original since I have played this one previously a little bit, and the other options seem to always flood in, so I'm just gonna stick to original. But the first question is, would you rather go left or go right? And it doesn't matter because it's an inconsequential decision. Sometimes showing that some choices are inconsequential. But let's begin with the proper question. Would you rather have a lot of friends or a few meaningful friends? I feel like I already have, some meaningful friends. Well, I guess, because I guess, one of my things is it's like, I guess with natural loss of friends, over time, it feels lonely again, especially when a lot of my friends, in different countries, so even though they're kind of meaningful, it doesn't really feel meaningful when I hardly see them. So maybe even if it is just a few, it could still potentially rectify the problem I felt like I've had of lots of friends also, I guess, technically be good because then I can sort of see, who's worth chilling with. This is a toughie because I already have, meaningful friends, just a few more, I guess, could be nice, but it doesn't necessarily mean the other one's, no option because I still have, probably meaningful friendships with, who's left. This is actually a real tough one for me. Because on one hand, I feel like the first one would make me probably a lot more positive right off the bat, but might not get to the deeper problems that I might face. And having a few more meaningful friends would be bad. But sometimes immediate change is bad because it's so long without, and you don't just instantly have a new meaningful friend, that takes time. I already kinda have that, and hopefully with the ones I, really do count as my friends, hopefully it does become more meaningful. So I guess I'll go with option one. that's definitely a real interesting and perplexing one to start off with, given where I am in life. Alright, would you rather work the job you have now for a year at double your pay rate, which I don't have a really job technically. Yeah, again, I volunteer, so that's 0 pay, so 2 times 0 is still 0. Or have 1 year off with what you're making now. So it's still 0. Neither of these drastically change things. Just then I'd basically be having a year without experience, which is objectively worse. Because the whole reason I'm volunteering in the first place is to gain experience, and typically employers want 1 to 2 years of experience. I've done 1 year so far. Ideally, I need 2, which means taking off a year means that I don't get that, second year. So I have to technically go with the first, because it doesn't matter. But the second option is worse, given where I am. Alright, would you rather have a bottomless glass of your favorite drink? Ooh. Or a gas tank you never have to fill up? Oh. That would save you a lot of money. That would definitely save you a lot of money. And that means it would be technically an infinite, source of like petrol. Which means that would no longer be a problem for petrol, technically. Or you just make your own gas station at that rate. Because you probably could, like, siphon a lot of gas. You probably need to sell some gas initially to, get a gas station, get things running, But once you've done, like, the hard work, you could be, like, infinitely, like, siphoning off, like, petrol and stuff. And potentially make a good amount of money from your own infinite gas tank. And people will wonder why, how come there's like that pump always there just siphoning off gas from the gas tank of that car? That seems to be the manager's car of this place. Eventually someone probably would catch on to the infinite gas source and probably try to steal it. But once it's stolen, like, it's no longer technically, you know, my car, meaning, and they didn't take the deal, so they can't have the infinite gas. Only I can have the infinite gas. So, yeah, I'm going full on capitalist. I guess with just thinking about that hypothetical. Alright, be colorblind or unable to read. I think I want to read. I think I want to read. Colorblind, I think I could live with colorblind. Like, let me just, you know, quickly simulate it. Like, yeah, I think I could live with this. I think I could live with the world constantly being basically black and white. Because it's not like you can't see, you just can't see color. Or certain types of color depending on the type of, you know, color blind. But if you're full on colorblind, it's, you know, essentially this. So, yeah, I'll be colorblind. I'll commit to this for a few rounds. Just to commit to a bit. Would you rather... And hello, Miguel, welcome. Would you rather impress people at parties or at job I didn't need a second thought for that one. I need that one. I need it. I need it. So that I can get a paying job. Be beautiful and stupid or unattractive but genius. I think I'd rather be smart. I probably should have set back to normal. Color returns. Have amazingly fast typing / texting speed, or read ridiculously fast. Ooh. That means I would be able to read super fast and probably actually, you know, maintain that knowledge. Like, that could be very useful. I mean, the other one can definitely be useful as well. Like, but I think I can type and, you know, text at decent speed, so I don't feel like it's overly necessary. So I rather the other one, the reading ridiculously fast. Alright. wear comfortable clothes or comfortable underwear? Clothes would count underwear. Underwear is an item of clothing. It seems like potentially that question wasn't entirely well thought out. Unless it's just specifically everything but underwear. Which is really, I guess, odd, but I guess still, I guess clothes in general don't want to be in uncomfortable clothes. I don't know. That's a weird one because underwear is clothes. But I think I'm fine with my underwear, so yeah. I guess maybe the main thing for that would be like probably, I don't know, bras and stuff. It'd probably be more, factor for, women's clothing. Again, women get unlucky with clothing. I think we're establishing that a lot in this version of Would You Rather. I can't speak. Women's clothing, it's just a nightmare. And yeah, and hopefully it becomes ban time. Alright, have mismatched shoes or mismatched earrings. I guess the earrings, since I don't even have earrings. Nor ear piercings. It's something that will probably never affect me personally. This is basically just, what would you rather do right now? Read a book or watch a movie? I'd probably rather watch a movie. This one doesn't seem to be of any serious consequence one way or the other, unless it stops me doing the other. Usually a consequence is better. Live under a sky with no stars at night. That's just living in the city. Or live under a sky with no clouds during the day. Clouds are useful. Clouds equals shade equals me hopefully getting a little bit less, radiation, hopefully save me at least a little bit from, like, skin cancer. That's a real problem in Australia, so might as well live with practically what I already have. Would you rather drink only tea or juice for a day? So only a day? Not long term, just a day. I guess juice. It's really inconsequential. And even if it was permanent, I'd probably go with juice anyway. I haven't really had a lot of tea in my life, like, not really, I guess, a tea guy. Not one to drink the tea, nor spill the tea. Be fit but balding, or be with a full head of hair. I'd rather be fit. Who cares if I'm bald? Who cares if I'm like Walter White? I'd be like fit Walter White. Alright, go back to the past and meet your loved ones who passed away. And that's so far not really many people really like. Technically, the only thing that I think that would basically count is, do friends count? As that's definitely an important distinction. It says loved one, so I would assume has to be family, at least to some degree. But technically you love friends in a way. Okay, there's two possibilities for the left side. Either it's just loved ones, or technically three, because loved ones, human only, loved ones including pets, and then loved ones including friends. So for loved ones, humans only, it'd be no one. There'd be no one. For including pets, that means I would get to see my cat again, which would be nice, but, you know, like, I'm not exactly gonna have, you know, a thrilling conversation with my cats, or, like, the only scenario where it would seem worth it is if it was my cat and my friend Tricky Stir. And that's, you know, one person. Or go to the future, meet your children or grandchildren. But what if I don't have any children? So either I'm potentially meeting no one, or no one, a cat, or a cat and my friends. I guess by deduction, like, if I don't have kids, you know, in the future, which means, you know, definitely no grandkids, the only one that gives me a chance of, you know, meeting again with someone important in my life is that one. And it's a slim chance at that, depending on what the rules are. And it's never clear what the logic is exactly. You just have to assume and guess. So hopefully I get to see Tricky so yeah. Hopefully. Alright. Dance with myself in the rain. Or watch my favorite TV show. I like the the rain more than a normal person, but dancing in the rain is like it's still kind of by myself would be lonely, so I just guess I'd rather watch my favorite TV show, which yeah again probably be like from earlier questions, probably Star Wars The Clone Wars. So I just rather do that. Be fantastic at riding horses or amazing at driving dirt bikes. Like, horses are cool, I guess. I mean, I'm born in the year of the horse. I am a water horse. So, have that technically similar. Not really, but, technically by, Chinese zodiacs, whatever. But I feel like it's more practical to probably know how to drive a vehicle. So I'd rather be amazing at doing that. So yeah. And that should basically correlate to me knowing how to drive, hopefully just sort of motorcycles, in general. So it would definitely be useful. Chess. I like chess. Oh, this is an interesting one. Have 3 nips or 11 toes. Interesting. I guess I'll have an extra toe just because the difference between them is not much, but I guess it's a little bit less weird to have just an extra toe. And technically, biologically, humans hands. Technically, the dominant gene is 6. I wonder if there's the same gene for feet. Probably. I have to guess probably. I don't know for fact, but probably. So I really wouldn't be losing much. Anyway, have a permanent unibrow or no eyebrows at all. Let's all be a Minecraft villager. They have unibrows, right? If I remember correctly. At least I think. Be a master in playing a musical instrument. Guess that's handy. Or be a famous movie star. Really going down the acting career. I guess that one, just because it's more aligned with my interests already. Although it would be cool to master like a musical instrument. But also, famous movie star means money. Something I do not have currently a lot of, so yeah. And hopefully I can perform in some interesting roles. And I would, try to give them my all. I mean, I already give it all to, my characters, like, try to, do best, acting I can, in character for, Michael and stuff. It just be a further level, a more proper, I guess, level of things. Oh, instruments again, but now know how to play every instrument. Or know how to spell every word. There's one word I can say, or technically 2 words. Google it. Just search it up. I think I can do the second one with a device known as the phone, now more commonly referred to as the smartphone, despite sometimes it has ironically caused people to be dumb. But yeah, I think I rather know how to play every instrument. I can gain the second one from a simpler try to type in the word, it autocorrects the word to what it's supposed to be. Eventually I'll, figure it out how the word's spelled. Yeah, now I guess musical genius I am. Anyway, know every language. Oh, that's also handy. Know how to talk to animals. I feel like I rather know every language. That'd be very useful. Like, inconceivably useful. All the times I've been, went to a VRChat world and it's, not in English, and I'm like, I have no idea how to read this, or I have no idea what's being said right now. I would now know the language, meaning I could enjoy the maps I would have been able to enjoy previously. And I would be able to speak to, you know, people, you know, from all across the world. It's inconceivably useful. Alright. Party with... I always see the Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. Oh god. I don't think I'll do that. Or Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. I don't really know too much about the two, but given I don't feel like I would deal with the other two, I'm thinking the first option's probably the better one, probably. Well, I don't really know them to, like, what have they done? Yeah, I think, from a brief, like, search, I think I'll go with the first. I was already probably not going to press the second. But yeah, I think I'll go with the first. I feel like at least it'd probably be fine. Probably not too much drama. Won't waste my life. Okay, only able to wash your head twice a year. Alright. This is something I guess I'm gonna admit. I'm not the best with washing my hair. I'm a bit forgetful. Not forgetful as, you know, that bad, but still pretty forgetful. Like, on washing my hair. Or only be able to check your phone once a day. That's so inconvenient given the current world. That's a huge inconvenience. So I guess I'm going with that one. I'm already like halfway there. Just instead of like washing it like, you know, maybe, you know, typically I guess at least, you know, I'll probably remember to watch it at least once a month. Which is technically pretty bad. I probably should do it more. But I guess I'm committing to my forgetful ways even more. Or everything be too salty or not salty enough. See, I don't really mind salt too much. And salt is technically important in the balance of the body, so I guess I'll go with too salty. I'll just have to make sure I have a lot of water and stuff. Which already I sort of naturally do. Alright. Either be a popular rock star, rock star, or athlete. It's probably rock star. Could be interesting. Rocking out. I feel like it'd be fun. Get tipsy from one sip of alcohol. We're doing this again. Getting, drunk from even the tiniest amount of alcohol. This is very similar to a question I've done previously. I'm ridiculously drunk from one drink, or never get drunk. No matter how much alcohol. Who would choose the first one? Who in their right mind would choose the first one? Except that's like, haha, I'm the drunk one now. To be fair, I could have probably gone for the other one as a bit. But I'm gonna answer realistically, and I don't want to get drunk. So now I can just consume alcohol at inhuman rates. And impress everyone because I can't get drunk. Well, it doesn't say processing alcohol faster, so I probably have to be safe on that side, but still, like, it amaze people, I feel like. So, global warming, I have permanent peace in the Middle East. I feel like global warming is generally probably the bigger problem to deal with first. Like, war ain't great. Trust me in the fact that, no war would be great. I think, making certain we all don't, burn to death, get cooked to death, is a bit more of a priority than stopping war, because war is kinda, inevitable. Although, by having permanent peace there, it means permanent peace there, which means forever there will be no war there. It be immune from war from that point onwards. One part of the world will never have war again. Which is good. You would know that's the safe spot. The Middle East is the safe spot now if you want to avoid war, if you chose the other option. Like, it is now, ironically, the safest place to be once you choose that option. But given current things, I feel like global warming. Go skinny dipping alone or with a bunch of people. doesn't specify who. It could be strangers, it could be friends, it could be my family, it could be anyone. So I'll do it alone. Just because there's no specifics. Alright. Be put in a maximum security federal prison with the hardest of hardened criminals for 1 year. Oh boy. But it's also maximum security, so hopefully that means, you know, that you know, guards do their job, or be put in a relatively relaxed prison where Wall Street types are held. I rather 10 just in case. I'm going to cheer you out. 10 years in the joint. See you guys in 2035. And fittingly enough, you know, it was like, you know, 1995 to 2005, so it's a year with a 5 at the end. How fitting. Sometimes the universe is meant to be. But yeah, I'd rather do that. The 10 years. Lose sense of taste or sense of smell. Yeah, again, I rather taste than smell. Pretty certain this is one of the few questions I did actually get before. I'm playing up previously. Be able to take back anything you say. So if I said like something I didn't exactly want to say or didn't think it would be bad, I could just like the words have been unspoken. Like if the words were never heard at all. Or hear any conversation that is about you. So if it's a conversation about me, I would know what people are saying. I feel like that's a lot of like unnecessary stress. Like I would always hear any opinions about me, and no matter if it's, you know, good or bad, you know, that's gonna shape me. Like I don't want to worry about, you know, that my whole life, so I guess I'll do the first. Some words will now go unspoken. And now the words I just said will be taken back. As if you never heard them. You never know I have this power. This is my secret, and no one will know. Anyway, cook all your food in the microwave or never use a microwave again. Microwave's useful, so I guess when microwave meals forever, yay. Yay. God. Have to get a good microwave to account for the fact that all I can use is a microwave. Be an amazing artist, but not able to see any of the art you created. Interesting. So you're creating like amazing, like probably art and stuff, and you cannot see it. Like it is redacted to you. All you're looking at is a blank canvas. But I guess you wouldn't have a sense of when you complete the art. Or be an amazing musician and not be able to hear the music that I create. Either way, I don't get to see what I create. It'd be a bit weird to not hear, you know, music that I create. Like, especially if I wanted to create music, like, as a theme or something. Like, if I wanted to create a theme for, like, Michael, like, I make this amazing thing, but I can't hear it at all. I just know that it exists once I complete it. But it'd be a bit odd while editing, like I wouldn't be able to hear what it is. Meaning if I, you know, wanted to use the song for a video, I just have to use the whole song and, you know, hope that's not too much. Well, I mean, it's already like amazing music, so it wouldn't be too much in that sense, but in the sense that I don't want the whole theme like every time I want to use the theme. Although I guess technically I could create a shorter version of the theme, just I would never hear the shorter version compared to the longer version. Would have to remember what each version of the song is. And for the art, I have to make certain that I don't mix up the art as, like, the art could be, you know, thumbnails or something, you know, or commissions or something. So, in both cases, I want to make certain there's organization. I guess I'll go with probably art lore. I feel like that'd be probably the one I want to go for. Get a free iPhone every year. Okay, that's pretty cool. It doesn't specify which one though, so I would just have to assume it's any iPhone in circulation. But it could be like oh, the oldest iPhones. Like, you have no idea. Or get the coolest pies alive. I'm not really a pie person, so I guess I'll go with the phone and hope that even if it's an older one, that I can like sell or something at the very least. Oh, that's interesting, going into darkness. But either have one nip or two belly buttons. I guess losing one doesn't really matter for me, and it'd be a bit weird to have two belly buttons. It's almost like the case of where, you know, an AI will generate like an extra belly button or something because it doesn't, you know, understand, you know, how human anatomy works. But I guess I'll go with the first one. Be an unknown superhero. So the unseen hero or a famous villain. Now I get to rule the city. I am the evil mastermind. Everyone will know me forevermore. That could be interesting. But sometimes it's fine to be the unseen hero. And, you know, at the end of the day, I gain, like, superpowers. Probably some sort of stealth power given I'm unknown. Like, it'd probably be, like, invisibility and stuff. Like, invisibility would be one of the key things. But I still need also probably some other stuff just to be a practical superhero, but yeah. Alright. I always see the second one and that sucks. Clean a floor with your tongue? I guess we're using my toothbrush and immediately, you know, chucking out that toothbrush and buying a new one after it. At least it's one toilet. Lose your best friend. Oh, I do not want that to happen. I've already lost a friend. I especially do not want to lose my best friends. Oh, all my friends except your best. Oh my god. The universe really wants to torture me on losing friends, huh? My best friend's probably Sky. Like, without Sky, like, I don't, you know if I'd be as stable as I am. Like, I'm technically already lonely enough as is. Like, losing Sky would suck. I mean, it sucked to lose everyone else. Because there's only two candidates for my best friend. That's either Sky or Kim. And I think Sky counts a bit more than Kim, given that the fact of, you know, I actually see Sky, you know, and talk to Sky frequently versus Kim, which definitely means that, oh Lord, so many people would be dead by me choosing the other. And that means, oh my god, I'd be killing Riku. That's sadistic. Any chance of, you know, the original Rogers returning to be Rogers would be out the window because Riku will be dead. Oh my god. And that means my son, you know, holes in my heart will never be fixed. Oh god. Oh god. This is the toughest decision ever. Either just Sky, and without Sky, you know, that means I'm for a majority of the time, you know, gonna be streaming alone, doing RP alone. I will be more alone in a way than ever before. But losing everyone else means those, you know, rare times where I do get to see, you know, other friends and potentially, you know, do stuff. All of that's gone. Those special moments, those unique moments are gone, erased like nothing. Oh, god damn it. This is the hardest question yet. I don't want to lose Sky. I don't want to lose Riku, Kim, and others as well, though. Oh my god. But if I had to pick, like, I need the one that's currently in my life more than anyone else. So I need Sky more. Unfortunately. So I would kill all my other friends. All my other friends are dying. Except Sky. Oh, God. And that means any, you know, friends that are shared between me and Sky are lost. Which would suck for Sky. Like, he also, you know, loses out. Like, he's the one that gets to live, but he also loses out. It's a lose-lose no matter what, and I've went for the nuclear option, but I've only went for the nuclear option because I have nothing else. So yeah, like I have nothing else, so yeah. God. Okay. %5 of the population have telepathy, which means they can read minds, or telekinesis, which means, objects. Telekinesis is objects, and I'm not part of either. So I get no powers, but 5% of the world does. So I've got to figure out which is more dangerous or beneficial for humanity. I really would not want people to have telekinesis, especially, criminals. Like, if a criminal had telekinesis and started throwing me around, there's nothing I would be able to do. Because there will certainly be someone that's, has ill content with the powers, so I guess I'd rather 5% people have telepathy, because at least it's marginally less dangerous, because it'd be up to person themselves to act on the knowledge they gain, even if they're, a criminal. So, it still ultimately have to be up to the skills of a person to do anything with the knowledge they gain. So, I rather, risk that thing than, telekinesis. Have a horrible job, but retire comfortably in 10 years. So that means after 10 years of being stuck in a horrible job, I would be able to retire early. Meaning, let's just say I get a job at, once I've turned 23. That means from 23 to 33, after 10 years of hell, even though it'd be 10 years of hell, I'd be able to retire comfortably for the rest of my life. Meaning I'd be earning absolutely bank, even if it's a horrible, one of the worst jobs in the world, I'd be earning insane, probably, money to be able to retire comfortably in 10 years. Which is, you know, meaning I'd probably be earning like million. I'd be a millionaire from a terrible job and have so much of my life to live comfortably after the fact. Like it might be a bit, you know, masochistic to go towards a horrible job, but frankly, I don't have a paying job, so I might end up in a horrible job anyway for my first job. So I think I could take it. Or work your dream job, but have to work until the day you die. Wait. Dream job, so YouTube? Streaming? And even if that means I have to stream until I'm literally dead. I mean, that's... I think that one's technically better. I could take that one though. I feel like I could take that. The first option. Maybe that makes me a bit of a... like a masochist to myself. But I feel like I could take it. But I guess I rather that one, and that means suddenly, you know, streaming stuff becomes viable for me. But I feel like I could do the left. I would take it as a challenge, but I know at the end of those 10 years, like, I would basically have, you know, 33 until like 80 something. That's like 5 decades. That's 50 years where I can live comfortably and not have to worry about things. And technically with the horrible job, I could still be doing, you know, streaming on the side. Sure, that'll be, you know, shorter streams and, you know, they'd probably only be on weekends that have longer streams. But still, it'd be my way of enduring the 10 years. And once the 10 years are done, I would have bank. I have more money than I would know what to do with. So, yeah, I feel like I could do the left. But I can just do the rights and, you know, immediately skip to, you know, enjoying myself. Even if it means I have to stream until I'm like on my deathbed. like, still be making your videos even on my deathbed, like, hey guys, I'm at the end of my rope, but it's been a good journey. If I die today, I die hopefully changing the world for the better. Anyway, that's definitely one of the most interesting questions yet. Alright. Next set though. Be gifted a grand piano, interesting, or have a wardrobe full of fashionable outfits. I don't really care about fashion, so maybe it's time to learn piano. I mean, one of the earlier things technically say I know every instrument, so I would know piano, so maybe I'm already there. Know the uncomfortable truth of the world. I think I already know the uncomfortable truth of the world. Or believe a comforting lie. I think I'm already gone that one, so we don't need lies. We don't need lights. Be a king 1,000 years ago. That means there's like, you know, the plague and stuff, you know, disease, you know, probably people trying to potentially kill you and whatnot. It's like, there's a lot of problems being a, you know, a king, like, it'd be cool, you know, like, tax the poor, I rule the country, I can do war and stuff, you know. It'd potentially be fun for some parts of it, but, you know, there's probably more boring bits to it and dangerous bits than you realize, so I guess I'd rather just be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be who I am now than, really, change, anything. Ooh, freeze time or travel in time. Freeze time is useful if you want to save yourself. Or, you know, just generally have extra time that you would have had either. Like, you could freeze time and do, you know, whatever. Like, that'd be so useful. Traveling in time would be cool as well. But, you know, again, the past is filled with death and disease and stuff, and you're not immortal. Like, you ain't the Doctor, you ain't Doctor Who. Like, there's no implication that you get extra things with it. You just can, you know, move back and forth. So, I'd rather, I guess, freeze time, although it would be cool, you know, be, you know, the Doctor, whatever, but realistically, traveling time wouldn't be grand. And technically you could affect time, which could be, you know, catastrophic, so... Yeah, 8 grand. Potentially cause paradoxes, so I rather freeze time. Basically goes the world or whenever and have that. Die in 20 years while doing your dream job. This seems similar to earlier, but now it's like you gotta commit to a job you hate or a job you love with a certain amount of life. I guess we're committing to dying in 20 years, meaning I either die at the age of 42 or 43. I would die in 2045. If it's exactly 20 years, I die at 42, which is kind of funny. It means I die at the number that is the answer to life in the universe and stuff, you know, from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you know, book, whatever. So, I guess I'm dying at 42. Better make the next 20 years count like hell. I mean, I already said I feel like I could die young. I don't know why it's so a weird thought that I've always had in my head. But I feel like I would be someone who would die young. So I guess I'm committing to it. At least I get to do my dream job, do streaming and all that for 20 years and then be gone. I mean, you know, that's pretty much fine, like by that point, hopefully I would have done, like, most of the ideas I, you know, wanted to do. Sure, there'll probably be some ideas that I come up with in the start of 2045 that I probably would never be able to complete. Like, I know my ticking clock would be like, oh, I started this 20 years ago in on March, you know, 24th of 2025. If it's that, then I only have it till then to live, like, so, you know, I would, you know, make, you know, that limited time in, you know, 2045, you know, count. Like, it would be grand if I could end by, you know, like April, but, you know, I guess the universe is, you know, has our plans. technically, at least I get to, my, 24th anniversary of streaming. Oh, damn, that's almost 25. Damn. Almost, but not quite. Oh wow. Still, like, I guess, you know, I'll commit to a choice. I'll commit. You know, I guess, should probably maybe have a wrap to the questions, or should I just, I want to kind of take a break right now. I might just take a break and then get back into the questions afterwards, because I'll do 4 questions now, quickly take a break and hopefully have more. I think I'll quickly take a break and then have more, so quick AFK break. Also, you know, pause the, you know, recording that I'm doing for this. So let me do that. Alright, let's get back into this. So next thing, would you rather never be able to feel any emotion? Oh, that would suck. Or never be able to show any emotion. So you feel emotion, but you don't show it. I rather feel emotions, like, because not feeling any emotion, like, sure, I would lose all the negatives, which would be a plus, but what about, you know, joy? What about, you know, love, you know, I don't know, passion, whatever. All those things that drive me. I don't think without them I would be, you know, the same person. Without them, I feel like I'd basically be hollow, like, I'd go hollow, like, and not be able to, like, you know, do the same as I do now. So yeah, I rather, you know, have it, even if I can't show it. Because at the very least, even if I can't show it, at least I can still, you know, say words like, you know, thank you. And, you know, anything to indicate, you know, positivity on the reverse and, you know, negativity if need be. But hopefully mainly more positivity. Alright. Be the absolute best at something that no one takes seriously, or be average at something well respected. So, like, just pull out a random example out of my head, but like, I don't know, pocket racing. I don't know why my mind immediately goes to like the Yakuza pocket racing. But it is technically a good example because it seems like it's not taken seriously, but I can be like really good at it. Or just be average at something that's well known. I guess I'll just be average at something well respected. Like, it'd be cool to, have like a superpower of being, I think it'd be fun and interesting, but it ain't really practical given the world we live in, so that's why I went with the second. Oh, God, I'd rather die by drowning. It'll suck, but I think burning will suck a bit more. So I'll die by drowning. Because feel like the skin, peel away, oh God, that would be horrific. At least with drowning, you're just fully encased in water. You might try and struggle, but eventually it'll just be all over fairly quickly with relatively, little pain. Eventually the ocean will, just take hold. So, yeah. Drowning's pair. Have a mullet for a year? Or be bald? I guess we're really committing to the whole Heisenberg thing. Walter White's direction, huh? I guess I'm gonna be bald. And it's ironic given I recently had a haircut, and one of the things my hairdresser said is no mods. No capes. But no mods. A mod is basically as bad as a cape. It's basically a cape of hair. If you think about it in that way. So I'm going bald. Be able to dodge anything. Ooh, so dodge bullets. Or be able to ask any 3 questions and have them answered accurately. I want super dodge. Sure, it'd be nice to have knowledge. But realistically, how useful is it gonna be? Is it gonna save, are those 3 questions gonna save my life? Probably not. I'd rather have super dodge. Like, super dodge is grand. Oh, both of those be problematic. Lose my keys or lose my phone. I guess. Because in the case that falls into someone's hands, like, that's has ill intent, I'd rather, I guess, lose my phone, because most likely they're more likely gonna sell the phone than, you know, realistically do anything else. So I'll lose my phone. I rather my keys. Have my keys. Never be able to drink sodas like Coke again. Okay, so soft drink in general, I guess. Only be able to drink sodas. I think we're going to go with that. I guess buy Coke. Like, and stuff. Then drink a lot of soft drink anyway. And these definitely gonna have to do a final few questions now. I guess probably 55 questions is gonna be the best way to end it on. So I guess 2 more. Sleep naked on the rooftop or basement. Basement, just in case. Because rooftop, someone may be able to see you. At least with basement, you're in a closed space, so yeah. Oh, the universe really wants to screw with my friendships. Never meet your friends and never meet your partner. And so far I haven't even been in a relationship, so I'm not even certain who my partner would be. Do I be forever alone on the partner side, or lose all my friends? I mean, I already went nuclear option and killed everyone but my best friend, like... because it was either lose the best friend or lose everyone else but, you know, the best friend. So, Lord, I don't want to be completely alone on the friends side. Friends, though, I basically have at the moment. How long will I have to wait for a partner? And what if I don't get a partner? That's still a possibility no matter what. So I'll never meet my partner, I guess. Lord. I feel like I got to at least another one. Maybe I should try and go for like a speed round, if possible. Anyway, play video games at home, which is what I do basically a lot. Or go to a sleepover. Most of, like, all of my friends are in, like, different countries, and the few that are Australian are, like, in different states. I think I'm just gonna play video games at home. Okay, be unable to close the door once it's open. Okay, that's interesting. Be unable to open any door once it's closed. Oh my god. So that means if a door is closed, I am physically incapable of opening doors. That's so inconvenient. But it's also very inconvenient to leave doors open. Like, that's a security risk, not just for myself, but for, you know, anywhere. That's a constant security risk for the rest of my life, or a constant inconvenience where I would need someone to always actively be the one to open doors. Meaning, like, if I'm alone, like, if I live alone, once I close a door, that means I still have to leave potentially doors open in that scenario. I still have the security risk of the first one, because I know once the door is closed, I cannot open it. Which means if I'm living alone, oh god. Both are terrible. But that one means I have to account for doors closing, especially on my own. And what if, like, oh god, what if, like, you know, I leave a door open, but, you know, then the wind closes the door. Oh, that'd be terrible. Like, that'd be terrible. Like, oh Lord. Either way, it'd be a terrible curse no matter what. I guess technically there's gonna be security risk even with the other one, so I guess I'll go for the security risk one. It's just not grand. Oh, keys, but a different item this time. My wallet. That would have, you know, ID and stuff, you know, money. Like, and even if it's rare, it's probably better that I have my, you know, proof of identity stuff than my keys. So in this case, I guess I'd rather have my wallet than my keys. Interesting that I switch it. Alright. I'll do 2 last ones. Wait a second, this is just the one I had earlier. The bulb but fits or overweight but full hair. Right. Final one. Watch nothing but Christmas movies or horror movies. I guess I'll go with horror. And, like, I can go without the Christmas movies. And that means, like, if I chose the other option, I wouldn't be able to watch, you know, Iron Lung when that eventually comes out. I want to watch that. God damn it. So I want the door to be open so I can watch it. Not to mention, FNAF. Whatever next FNAF movie is. I'd be generally losing out on the movies I want to watch. But yeah, either way, 60. That's enough for Would You Rather. Definitely a good set of questions. Definitely pondered a lot of things during this video. Definitely, you know, a lot of interesting scenarios. I'll probably return to this world again at another point. But, you know, probably not in the same day, you know, I'm, you know, streaming this. Because I do have other things planned for, you know, the stream that I'm recording this on. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. So, thanks for watching and peace until the next one.